We are Johnson & Johnson, and today we'll be talking to you guys about our Teen Pregnancy Awareness Project. My name is Helen.
I'm Martin.
So, who are we? Our company strives to create healthier communities by increasing access and affordability to healthcare and health education. And one of the ways we want to try to do that is to increase teen pregnancy awareness in lower income areas of South Dallas. So, to elaborate on the issue, I'll give it to Martin.
Right. So the issue is that the Dallas community is in danger of losing the best answer to reducing its high teen pregnancy rate. The answer comes in the form of Interrupt, a nonprofit organization that relies on funding and donations to help raise awareness and reduce the high teen pregnancy rate that is in Dallas. But because the federal government decided to stop providing annual grants to pregnancy prevention programs back in 2018, Interrupt's funding has now been cut by $1.1 million. That means that they need to find funding from somewhere else, and that's where we plan to come in and help. Now, to show you just how high the teen pregnancy rate is in Dallas, we took a graph from Interrupt's website that shows the number of births for every 1,000 girls that are 15 to 19 years old, and that's spanning from the years 2012 to 2015, sorry. In the first category, you see that the U.S. birth rate for 2015 was 22.3 for every 1,000 teenage girls. At the same time, the Dallas County birth rate was 39.3, almost twice as much. And then next to the Dallas County birth rate, we'll see the birth rates of 5 specific zip codes that are located within Dallas. And as you can see, each one of these zip codes had a birth rate that was much higher than the national rate of 22.3. Next, we'd like to share with you guys some of the findings that Interrupt discovered after conducting a study where they looked at the effects of teen pregnancy in Dallas for 2015. First, they found that only 38% of teen moms in Dallas completed high school. It was also discovered that providing WIC vouchers, SNAP benefits, and Medicaid to teen moms cost taxpayers $22 million in 2015 alone. Lastly, Interrupt found that teen pregnancy led to $41 million less in tax revenue for 2015. And now with that being said, I'm going to pass it on to Abhilasha so that she can talk to you guys more about Interrupt.
Okay, so what exactly is Interrupt? Interrupt is a North Texas-based association which focuses on helping prevention or bring prevention about teen pregnancy. And what their reason is that they want young children to be able to create, to be able to educate, and to be able to self-sustain before they can become a parent. And in North Texas, Interrupt is the only organization that combines resources to bring help to educate teens. Moving on.
Okay, so our solution. The purpose of our solution is to raise funds so Interrupt is able to host more events and to spread awareness of teen pregnancy, as well as increase awareness of the issue and of the organization itself. So our solution consists of 3 steps. That's going to be selling the products, taking 10% of every sale, and lastly, funding. So starting with step 1, selling the products. Johnson & Johnson baby products sold between the zip codes of 75215 and 75203 will be part of the program. This is because these zip codes have the highest concentration of teen pregnancies. In addition, each item sold, the customer will get a pamphlet or more information about Interrupt, so to spread awareness about the organization itself. Step 2, taking 10% of every sale. So of the products sold, 10% of what is sold will go into funding Interrupt. So for example, if we were to sell $20 worth of Johnson & Johnson baby products, $2 would go into funding Interrupt. And lastly, funding. The 2 steps that we took before will increase funds so Interrupt will be able to continue to educate teens and spread awareness, along with increasing awareness of the issue and of the organization. And I'm going to toss it back to Abhilasha for the budget.
So where exactly are our funds going to be allocated? So first off, 1,000 would go to events, and these events are actually hosted by Interrupt themselves to fund them. Then $200 would go for a counseling certification fee, and that is per counselor. Then we have $100 for cash prize, and we have like 1 cash prize per event. Then there's 1,000 for miscellaneous, and these are any travel fees or lodging, food and lodging, and so forth. Then we have advertising fees for $2,000, and these are anything from social media promotions to radio promotions to even newspapers. Lastly, we have space rental fees of $1,000, and these are just renting a big space such as an auditorium or a theater, and that would be So we actually plan on having 3 events per year. So that would actually triple our cost and bring our total for a year to be $21,300. And we plan to continue funding them for like 3 events per year for 3 years, which would bring our final total to be $63,900. And we'd like to cover the half of that, and we're asking the Commerce to cover the rest of that, which would be $31,950. Now back to Helen.
So most people, almost everybody, knows that we're teen mom. Teen pregnancy rates are growing, and we need to bring awareness to that. So there is a stigma that does come along with being a teen parent or a teen mom, because the blame is usually pushed onto the individual for not having the education they need or the readiness to become a parent. However, it's also our job as a society to provide the education and resources they need to make informed decisions. So as a company that strives to create healthier communities by increasing access to health education, we believe that our project to fund Interrupt will give the teens in the lower income areas of South Dallas the resources and education they need to make informed decisions for themselves. And with that, that concludes our presentation, and we'll now open the floor to questions. Yeah?
You said $200 per counselor. How many counselors are you planning on having?
So we're planning to fund about 10 counselors per event. So like 3 events will be 30 counselors.
Do you know how many events Interrupt usually throws for you? What's the rate?
So like this year they only had 1 event. So we're like hoping to grow their events. Because they only had 1 event, so we're trying to have more each year. So like now we have a set 3 per year, just to like test how it goes.
And that goes back to them, their funding being cut by the federal government. So they were really only able to provide 1 event for the whole year.
But prior to their funding being cut, how many were they doing? Do you know?
So usually, they pretty much have events where, I can't say the exact number, they don't really specify in their website,
Okay.
but they usually go to schools, and that's where they try to educate the teens, or they even have them just meet in a specific area, in like an auditorium or something, and they even bring their parents over there so that they can educate the parents and the teens.
All right, thank you.